We're talking about the issues of Boom Comics. You know, these happy guys, you know, the Power Ranger comics, and you know, I can understand what they've done, and I've talked about this, but I have a feeling now that it's just oversaturating the market of what they're producing. We've got a second printing, which is really good. Apparently they say that if there's a second printing of a comic book, there is a ton of cool stuff. So it's selling really well. Now they're on to a third printing. So the second printing of the issue 0 has got Rita holding the Green Ranger's helmet, and then in the third issue you've got the Green Ranger holding the Sword of Darkness, and they both look really, really nice. Now, when this came up, I did turn around and think, well, actually, you know, that could become a story arc. So we all know that if the Green Ranger becomes evil for a split time, that could be when Rita's holding the helmet. That could be introduced a story arc, and that could have been a second variant. And then when it comes to like the concluding part, or part 2, where Tommy is holding the Sword of Darkness, that again would have been like a really cool thing to have. That could have been issue like 10 and 11, or whatever issue that you kind of want that this happens. We now have 13 issues of different for issue 1, and it's now getting a little bit ridiculous in my eyes. I love collecting variants. It's a thing where I've really gotten into it and think, yeah, I want them all. But now even I'm getting bored. We're not even past issue 0. I'm now getting kind of bored of this. So far I think we have maybe 13 or 14 actually for issue 1, which is Jason on top of the T-Rex, Tommy evil variant where you can see his face, kicking butt variant, the command center variant, and Ranger figure variant, and the sketch artist. That's like 6 different ones. And then you've got like the Dragon Zord variant where it's like the Green Ranger doing a power kick down, and then you have like a vintage variant cover, and that's just for issue 1. That's 13. I think there may be 14 or 15 actually, because I think there are 2 kind of ones that haven't been issued.
So I had to pause the video right there because there were just so many more variants, such as the green and white combo, Rita, the Rangers, and then just a load of other ones that every single time that I record, there just comes so many more. So some of the other ones that we've had is the Green Ranger in front of the other Rangers and the Megazord and a Dragon Zord. We then have Babu, Goldar, Rita, Scorpina with the Green Ranger kneeling in front of them. A really cool looking one of the Megazord just swiping straight through like the kind of monster for the series. We then have a really kind of artistic Dragon Zord and then an artistic Green Ranger, and these are really cool, but every single time that I sit down and edit, it seems that every single day there is new variant art that I just can't add into the video, and I just find this really, really ridiculous because there's so many of just issue 1. So anyway, let's continue on with the video.
Then issue 2, we have the Dragon Zord variant, we have Rita sitting, and then we have the Megazord outside variant, which I think looks really cool. I actually really like that one. And then we have the Red Ranger variant, and it's just not even Marvel and DC do this for 1 issue. I could be wrong. If there has been 1 issue and you guys know about it where it's had like 13 different variants, let me know down below in the comments. But I do kind of think that this is rushing out a lot. Take my glasses off because so far it's just, the lights are just blurry. Okay, so we have so many variants. And to me, it's kind of ruining collecting them. I want to get them all, but when reading it, something like, you can get this and this and this and this, and you have to order 300 prints, it's just like, why? Why can't this just be variant upon variant upon variant later on, rather than just having all these? Because this could be so much fun later on. Like the sketch artists, like this literally, it's just, I think if you put them in order, it's like their heads going like that, which is a cool thing. But I would have loved that to have been something like issue 3, issue 4, where you could have collected them, or you could have collected them over time. You have so much cool stuff to have all these variants like one after the other, rather than boom, boom, boom. Here is all of them in one go. And to me, it feels like they are pretty much saturating the market. You're putting way too many out there for collectors to try and go, I mean, with the variants with the green and white, yeah, they were sought after. They still are, to be honest, if you're really in collecting them. But right now, it just seems to be one major thing, and that is it. It just seems to be variant upon variant upon variant upon variant, and each single week we're just getting the same thing over and over again. And you know, I would have liked this to have expanded more. Again, you know, when it comes up to issue 3, 4, 5, are we going to have the same variants? Are we going to have just like, here's another 13 that's dropping on issue 3? Are we having this variant? And there's going to be 20 for this one. And they know that collectors are going to do it. Mighty Morphin has got to be possibly the biggest cash cow in the Power Ranger franchise. Anything with the Green Ranger, anything with the Red Ranger, pretty much like that's new, it is sought after so quickly. And now it just seems that I'm getting bored, and I've only reviewed issue 0. I want to continue the story, but again, with all these variants that are just coming out, it just feels in my eyes, and I'm not a big fan of it. Again, I don't know if huge comics have like 13 in one go, or is it going to be like there is more and more out there. I don't know. Please stop with all these variants, please, because there's just so many, and it just makes collecting it not fun in a way. It just makes me think about it. But that's just my thoughts on it. So Rangers, what do you think about this? Do you like the variants? Do you not like the variants? Do you think there's too many? Do you think there's too little? Let me know down below in the comments. If you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Check out Yada Games, all that lovely goodness. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.
And you'll never guess what? Another variant cover has been announced, and possibly by the time I finish rendering this out, there'll be another one.